How's it going, everyone? My name is GammaFox and welcome to the Stanley Parable. Now, I've been meaning to play this game for a long time. I never got up to it, and the main reason is because there's been so many other games like Undertale and games like that have come out and I've just been wanting to play those. But now, here we are, I'm finally able to play it, and I'm really excited. Holy crap, because I played the demo of this a while ago, actually, and it was so good. Like the idea of the game, it's so fourth wall breaking, really. It's really cool. It's one of those type of games, and I absolutely love those games. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, end is never the end is never the end. The end is never the end. The end is okay. Cool. I don't know why the loading screen says that. Probably means something very deep that we're going to learn from this game. Taking its time to load though. Come on, it can't be that hard to load. There we go. Oh. Click the scope. Nope, not
This
skipping.
is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, that's an interesting... I could not stand a job like that, eh? I could not stand sitting in the same room for hours on end, and the sensitivity is not that good. My mouse cord is stuck. Just gotta fix that for it. God damn it. Okay, there we go. The sensitivity is a bit weird.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, meeting room, where's that? Can't open any of these doors? No? 428, 427, that's a lot of employees. I wonder if there's actually buildings that are like this, that have this
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story
But I want to explore the place, man, come on, I'm curious. I want to see if I can get any secret stuff.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the
office. I love this.
Because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Okay, I'm sorry. Jesus, 417. It's a nice painting, a random painting of a leaf with water on it. It's lovely. 416. Can't open it. Can I not open any of these? What about this one? It doesn't have a number. What's in there? What's in there? No, nothing. Okay. Sure, I can't open anything. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But what if I don't want to go to the door on my left? But what if I want to go... Okay, yeah, I remember this is choice... Like, when I played the demo ages ago, it was really choice-based. If I, choose the wrong thing, the narrator gets pissed off, so... I'm gonna be disobedient. I'm gonna go the wrong way.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
I know there's
well.
multiple endings to this.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, the employee lounge. That's definitely where I want to go. It's a lovely place to be, I guess. 450. There's a lot of rooms. Is there any Easter eggs in these or something that I can get to? No? Okay, let's go into the employee lounge then.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Beautifully
Stanley
constructed
simply
room.
stood here, drinking it all in.
Can I drink? Can I drink this? Can I get a drink? That'll be... Wait, can I click that? No? No? I want a drink. If I'm supposed to drink it... Oh.
Really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Yes, it was really worth it. Thank you, narrator. Your voice
But
is
eager
amazing.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh, do I now? Do I really want to take the first open door on my left? But what if I don't keep going straight? What happens if I just keep going straight? Can I open these? I can't open any of these. I don't know why I'm bother trying.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
It's incredible I wasn't fired years ago. Okay. Wait, what? Do not jump from cargo while lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. I love that. Will cause death. Alright then. What?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
But what happens if
I'm
I
not your enemy,
jump?
really,
Would that
I'm
be
not.
game over?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the
I really wanna
story has
jump right
been
now.
about nothing but you all this time.
Why, thank you.
There's someone
But
you've been
I just-
neglecting, Stanley.
I really want to jump right
Someone
now.
you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For who? You sparked my curiosity now.
Stanley,
That's why I keep
your
going.
chance to redeem yourself.
What's up
To
here?
put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Who's her?
She's been waiting.
Okay, but who is she? Do I have a girlfriend that like dumps me or something? Is this just darkness in there? That's just black. Okay, it's cut. Whoa!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay. Huh? What?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Bread?
All right.
She's
Okay,
making bread.
there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
Whoa! Whoa!
Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife? You'd want to commit their
That's
life
mean,
to you?
man.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Okay, that's a creepy mannequin. Hey, honey.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Okay, then. Good morning, employee 427. Press 3 on your keyboard. Okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Okay. Press T. What if I press something else? What if I press 3 again? No? Okay, T. I'll
Look at
press
him
it.
there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
This is mean, man.
Now he's pushing a button.
Pushing a button.
Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Press N. Okay.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From
In my
behind his desk,
dreams.
Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful.
Oh, I
And
can
each
crouch.
day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press M to watch TV?
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
That's pretty much what happens.
Excited him terribly.
Press G to spend time with the boys. I have kids.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Okay, I don't really understand what's going on right now. Press Z to prepare dinner. What do these mean? They have to mean something. Like, prepare dinner. I didn't really... I press the button, it tells me to do something, he talks about something else.
As he wandered through this fantasy
what the hell?
world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
It's different.
Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls.
Okay.
Down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Okay. What? Press 3 to tell your kids a story. Okay.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then
Has the
again,
room been slowly
and
changing?
again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Okay, I think I see what he's talking about. Is he talking about the different endings? Because, like, he's talking about the story of Stanley Parable, and he says different stuff of, like, what happens. So, I'm really confused. I should have probably gotten this ending, like, after I did, like, I should have went down the proper, I should have went left, I should have took the left door, and then maybe I would have understood more of this, damn it. Okay. Press Z to tell your wife you love her, okay.
But there is no answer.
She gone.
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press R to go to sleep, and that cup says I hate Mondays, I'm pretty sure.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. Can I not press it? What if I just wait? What if I just wait? I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna listen to him. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I'm not. I don't care. I honestly don't care. It's really strange. This is so cool though. It's so interesting. Like, so what if I don't do anything? Will he say something? Yeah. I think that's the point. I think I'm supposed to get bored and press it because I want something to happen, but I'm not going to succumb to it. I'm not going to succumb to it. Okay, nothing is happening. Nothing's actually happening. I've tried pressing buttons, nothing's happening. So I'm just going to press it, see what happens. So he's just going to go on about how, I was right.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press 8 to question nothing. Okay.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose.
Because he's a
I'll
narrator.
try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
Please die.
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
What happened? Did I die? How did I... What? Huh? What's this? That was different. Why am I at the beginning of the game again? This is weird. This is awesome though. What the hell?
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
What the hell? This is weird, man. Why is there paper all over the floor this time? Okay. What the hell? And now, why did it...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I'm gonna follow what your instructions this time. What the hell? This is so weird. Why did it just reset? That's so weird, but it's so cool. Like, was he talking about the different endings? I don't know how many endings this
there was not
has.
a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. How to solve a dispute with co-worker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other co-workers. Resent co-workers. Oh no, I was reading that. Using the slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a thick blue graphic in the heading. in the header and throw up. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna keep going then. I don't see the point of staying here. That's cool. Broom closet. Oh, I can go in here. Oh, okay. Cool.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet,
Okay.
but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay, but what? Is anything in here? Like, is this Easter eggs? Yeah? Something? No? No? Okay. Alright, I'm cool. That's cool. Off we go then. I'm gonna get the real ending this time.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Upstairs, but what if I... So many choices, man. What if I go downstairs? I want to go downstairs, damn it. I just so curious. So many choices, I can't help it. What's down here?
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I can't.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss,
It's too
admitting
much pressure,
he had
man.
left his post during work hours.
Too much pressure.
He might be fired for that.
Too much pressure.
And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Yeah, I was about to
Were they
say
simply
that.
repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
What's it say?
And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled.
Okay.
This is all a dream.
I'm dreaming, apparently.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh, maybe I am dreaming. What the
Then
hell?
he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield.
Okay,
And
whoa.
it too appeared. It was
that's
so
cool.
much fun. And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
I love this. This is so
Now
cool.
the voice was describing itself,
The fourth
being
wall
considered
is
by
shattered
Stanley,
right now.
who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
It's so
The one who
weird.
thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams. The truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and
I
my
don't have a
job.
wife.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Oh no.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real.
It's going,
Please,
Reed.
just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Okay then. What the fuck?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What? What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Is that it? Title screen. I bet you. Yeah, holy crap, that is deep. What the hell? That's it. Wait, is it? Wait. Hold on a second. Wait, no, hold on. Can I have a breather? This is different.
All of his co-workers were gone.
This looks different.
What did it mean?
Why is this
Stanley
different?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
I have
he
to
had
end this
simply
episode
missed
here.
the
It's been
memo.
way too long. Narrator, please. Okay. What the hell? Holy crap, that's so cool though. That's so cool. Like, oh, I love the fourth wall breaking right there. Like the way he like in the first, like, I know there's multiple endings in this game. I said that earlier in the episode, but holy crap. That was, oh, that's so cool, man. That's so cool. I love it. I love the narrator too. He's awesome. Okay, I know this first episode was a bit confusing, like, because it is confusing for me at the same time, but holy crap, that is really cool. It's really cool. I know there's heaps more endings, and I'm looking forward to getting them. Oh, man, but why does this look different? Oh, okay, well, we're gonna find out in the next episode, I guess. Thank you so much for watching, and as usual, I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one, guys.